All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First of all, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continues to rule well. Peace and salutations to all the Akim out here pushing his word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, and shalom to the few sisters, the Akwat that's out here listening. All right, we got another lesson, and we're gonna entitle it "The End is Come." Okay, because now we're at the end of Esau's kingdom. We're at the end not of only Esau's kingdom, but all these nations' kingdoms, man. No other nation will ever rule the earth again but the Hebrew Israelites, okay? Under our Lord and power, Yahweh, and under his son, Yahweh Shai, okay? King David, all right? And then the 144,000, all right? It's going to be the governing body of this creation that we're in right now, creating the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? We're about to be in the kingdom of heaven. All right? I can remember, just kind of going off a little, I can remember when I was 11 years old. I was back in Mississippi in Greenville, and I was in the front yard, probably 10 o'clock at night. And in Mississippi, you could see the stars because there's not that many lights and stuff, you know, from the city. So you could see the stars a lot, right? So I was laying on my back saying, where will I be when I'm 50 years old, okay? And I've passed that already. I'm 10 years past that, you know? That time has come and that time has gone. Okay, and that's the same thing is going to be like when we're in the kingdom. We're about to be in the kingdom. Okay, time, like they say, time waits for no man. Okay, we're gonna be in the kingdom, and we're going to be under Yahweh Shai's rule. All right, under Yahweh's rule, and he got his son Yahweh Shai. Okay, second in command, that he gave all authority to. All right, the Most High don't have to do nothing, man, but sit back and watch. Okay, his son is well capable. All right, his only begotten son. All right, and he's gonna come with the angels and put an end to this thing, man, to this devilish rulership. Go ahead, Art.
I got something else. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
Yep.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right. The end of the world, meaning that Esau is going to be in rulership when the end comes. Okay. When Yahweh Shai comes, he's going to be ruling. Okay. And then Yahweh Shai is going to establish the kingdom of heaven, with the Israelites being on top, Jacob being on top. Okay, read that again.
2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Yeah, the following is going to be, when he destroys this world, the following is going to be the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? The kingdom that ends all other kingdoms. All right? Just like the war of Armageddon. It's the war that ends all wars. The kingdom of heaven is going to be the kingdom that ends all other kingdoms, man. There will be no other kingdom established, okay, on this earth, all right, other than the kingdom of heaven. It is going to last for eternity, man. Okay, that's why the Lord, he put the curses on us first. So we would go through that, get that experience, okay, and then get the blessings and those be bestowed upon us for eternity. And that's where we're going. Go ahead.
I got something else. Lamentations 4:21 NLT. It says, "Are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of the Lord's anger. You too will be stripped naked in your drunkenness. O beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end. You will soon return from exile. But Edom, your punishment is just beginning. Soon your many sins will be exposed."
Ooh, go ahead, speak on that one.
So, because right now we're at the, we're in the land of Uz, all right, which is America, all right, and who's rejoicing right now? Esau, Edom, because why? They're in rulership right now. But guess what? That cup is about to be passed right to you. Yahweh Shemel Shah didn't forget about, all the rape, rob, murders that you did throughout the whole earth. So this is what's coming. But guess what? For the nation of Israel, hey, we about to be blessed on another level. Our kingdom is about to. Hey, we're not about to be carried away into captivity no more. This is the last one. That's why I said, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Following eternal. What's the word?
Eternal life,
Yeah.
eternal glory.
Yeah.
Okay, and eternal kingdom. World without end. Right?
Yeah.
World without end. And which world is that? Okay? That's the world of Israel. Okay, for God so loved the world. Which world did he love? The world of Israel. Okay? And in that, not all of Israel is included in that. When he gave his only begotten son. Not on this side. They're going to receive the blessing on the other side, but not on this side. 2/3 of our people won't receive that. Okay? They're going to get destroyed on this side. Okay? Because there was the same ones that says, let his blood be upon us and our generations. And now that saying is going to come to pass. Okay?
I got something else.
Go ahead.
Zechariah 13:8. "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein."
And that 2 parts, and first of all, that land is America. Okay? And that two parts represents 2/3. Okay? 2 parts of what? 2 parts of the nation of Israel. Okay? And 1/3, we'll go ahead.
It says, "But the third shall be left therein, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined."
Right, the fire of affliction. Okay? That's why you see the men of the Lord catching hell, man. Okay? That's our rite of passage. Okay? That's how we're going to get the kingdom. By going through things, man. The same way Yahweh Shai went through things, man. He suffered, man. Okay? But in the end, while he was suffering, he did not rebel. Okay? He took it like a man. He didn't want to do it. He prayed to the Lord. The Lord didn't answer him. Yahweh didn't answer him. He said, "Oh, well, this is what I got to do." Okay? And he put his life up. He ain't cry out, "Oh, why y'all doing?" He didn't do nothing, man. He was silent with it. And just took it. And that's what we're doing. Okay?
It says, "And will refine them as silver is refined."
Silver and gold is put in the fire, man. Go ahead.
"And will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai is my God."
Exactly. They shall call on my name. But according to the bishop, okay, Nate, we're gonna get the name in the kingdom. So how are we gonna call on his name if we can only get in what we're gonna call in the kingdom when we're already saved? We need his name right now. Okay?
Precept.
Go ahead.
Psalms 124:8. Our help is in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, who made heaven and earth.
Exactly. And the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Tower. And the righteous run into it and is safe. Okay? We're running into that name. We praise that name, man. You don't hear us talking about no JC. Okay? You don't hear us saying that madness, man. We don't even like to say that. Okay? Because we understand that that's the white meat. Okay? That's not Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? When people hear Jesus Christ, they think of Cesare Borgia. Because that's who they pushed. Okay? Go ahead.
I got something else.
Mm-hmm.
Zephaniah 3:9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord, to serve him with one consent.
Right. And we have that pure language, the Lashawan Kodash. Okay? The Holy Spirit. Okay? We have that, man. We don't speak it fluently. Okay? But we know enough. Okay? Just like we wasn't given everything about creation and everything, but we have enough to get saved. The things that we need to get saved, the Lord gave it to us, man. Okay? We're in that spirit. All right? We're in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? We don't waver. We don't go from this to that, being swayed with every doctrine, man. Okay? We listen at that stuff and shake our head, be like, these mugs, they just don't know. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. None one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate.
Exactly, because this is where the truth is. Okay, the truth is in the scriptures, man. Okay, and that's what you're supposed to be seeking, the truth. Because that's the end game. The end game is this place being destroyed. And everything you call yourself working for, you know, all your trophies, your idols, and all that shit is going to be burnt up, man. Your big house, I got a 34-room mansion. Okay? I got 17 cars. Okay? Like dude said, yeah, when I finish this, I go home and jump in something crazy in the garage. All that shit is going to be burnt up, man. It's already burnt up. Okay? What is not burnt up is this truth. Everything else will be burnt up, but the truth will last forever, man. Okay? It's going to last forever. We can't shut this down. Even after this whole place is done, the truth will still stand. It's going to go throughout eternity. That's why you're supposed to hold on to it. Hold it fast. Fast meaning fasten. Okay, tight. Tight grip. Go ahead.
It says, for my mouth it hath commanded it, in his spirit it gathered. In his spirit it hath gathered them. So yeah. And when it said none of these shall fail, you know, the prophecies that's written within the book. You know, just like the elder was going into, everything being dissolved here, that's a prophecy. All right, America being destroyed by nuclear missiles, that's prophecy. All right, and that's going to come to pass soon. You know, that's why the Spirit's been so heavy to tell you, hey, repent. You know, because within the prophecies is judgments, mass judgments. You know, Yahweh Shimon Shah said, wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. You know, now, hey, the whole earth got to be cleansed. You know, starting off with Babylon the Great, aka America. You know.
Yep. And this is the Lord's last whooping unto the nation of Israel. It's the last time he's going to punish his people. Okay? And just like any movie, the finale is the biggest thing. You know? Everything builds up to the finale. Okay? And in the finale, you're on the edge of your seat. Watching. Saying, oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay? That's Jacob's troubles, man. It's going to get so bad to where it's Michael, the archangel, is going to have to come down and stand for our people, man. He's going to stand for the elect. But 2/3 of you, just like you just read, 2/3 of you, you're going to catch that fire, man. Okay? You're going to go through it. You're going to go through famine. You're going to go through the race wars. You're going to go through the wild beast. The pestilence. These are the things that's coming, man. We're at the end where these things are coming now. Okay? A lot of our people are experiencing Jacob's troubles right now. Okay? The Northern Kingdom with ICE. You don't think that's Jacob's trouble? Now, I didn't see him drop him out of the plane, and I didn't see him washing up on the shore, but that's what's reported. That they were dropping them, handcuffing their hands and feet, you know, shackling them to where they couldn't swim or nothing, and then flying them over the Atlantic Ocean, and then dropping them out of the plane. I don't put that past Esau, man. Okay? You think, what? And that's the same place that they had the slave trade, where the sharks still swim looking for those bodies, man. Okay? Oh, the bodies are back. Okay? So they said 81 of them washed ashore. Okay? So how many of them didn't make it? Okay? That's Jacob's troubles right there. I have never heard of anything like that happening ever. Okay? A time like never before. All right? Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 9 and verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Right. You're going to be in pitiful case. Because when he called, what? You didn't answer. What'd you do? You shrugged the shoulder. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You guys up here, y'all just teaching some stuff, talking about the white man can't make it and all of this. You know. God loves everybody. You know. Y'all false prophets. Okay? When you're not reading, all you have to do is read it for yourself. But then even if you read it for yourself, you want to deny it. Okay? Just like on Good Times, when Michael read the description of the Lord to his mom, she straight denied it. Yeah. This coming out of the scriptures, though, telling you how he looked. But you still want to put up a lie. You want to put that lie back up. This the only Jesus we ever knew in my family. And this the only one gonna stay. Okay? And they let that go on. They put that on TV. Okay? Because they knew exactly who we were on that show. They knew exactly who we were to make us go off. And then remember when they killed the father on the show? And they had a funeral? They had his funeral and they had what they call it when you come to their house. And you bring food and stuff. You know, people come to your house and bring you food, a lot of food. They brought them 8 hams, pork hams, and the last thing they brought in was a bottle, 5, you know, that jug of pickled pig feet. And Walona, the girl, her friend, she's like, good thing we ain't Jewish. Okay? Ain't that some shit? That's some shit. All right? But the rats wrote that, you know.
Yeah.
And they wrote that especially for us, mocking us. Okay, they're going to get it for that too. They're going to get it, man. They think they could just do whatever they want to do to us and get away with it, man. But the end is not only the end for the 2/3, but it's the end for them. It's the end for their rulership. It's the end of them getting away with things, you know. They're not going to get away with nothing, man. Everything that they've done, they're going to pay for it. Even though the Lord sanctioned it. Okay? The Lord sanctioned it did. Oh, you did that? Oh, I'm getting you for doing that. But you made us do it. Yeah, I know. I don't care. But I'm going to still get you for doing it. Okay? So you could say what you want to say about the Lord, man. He going to get you. Okay? You can go around this earth and put up pictures of Cesare Borgia saying that's the Lord. And when you see the Son, you see the Father. And you're implicating that that's how the Father looks. And he doesn't look like that at all. Okay? That's not going to make it come true just because you put all those pictures out there. Okay? You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself, and you're gonna be hurt in the end, man. You're gonna get hurt.
This is Isaiah 14:21.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right. Prepare slaughter for his children. You ones that say, what they say? Oh, it wasn't us. We wasn't back there. Yes, it was you. You are your forefathers. Okay? You're your forefathers coming back. Don't the scripture say the son shall not pay for the sins of the father, and the father shall not pay for the sins of the son? It says that.
Yep.
So that means that's you. That's you. And you're going to come back and you're going to pay for it. You're going to get slaughtered, man. Okay? Get that in Obadiah. Okay? Go into that slaughter of how they going to be. Man. Okay? You think you got it good since the Lord he ain't whooped that ass yet. Okay? Go ahead.
Obadiah 1:18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken.
Exactly. Okay? The Lord spoke that. You know? That's your end. Your end is what you try to put on us through Margaret Sanger. You know? She wanted to exterminate the so-called black race, you know, and probably because they know that it goes further than just the so-called black, the Latinos and Native Americans. They want to exterminate them as well. Okay. Look what they did to Gav when they came over here, man. What's reported is 77 million they killed. Come on, man. Come on. That's genocide. Where's the reporting on that? Where's the reparations for that? Okay? But you don't have to give us reparation, man. We gonna get some reparations. Okay? We gonna take it in pounds of flesh. Pounds of flesh. Okay, you're not getting away with anything, man. You know, you might even get some of us on this side. But you're just doubling up you're doubling up your judgment. Okay? Get that in Revelation. Render unto them double all the things that they have done. Okay? This is the end. And this is what's going to happen in the end. you're going to get double back for everything you did to the nation of Israel, man. All right? All you nations, man. Before you get that, in Obadiah, get verse 15. Okay? Because you other nations, y'all in on it too. Y'all gonna get it. You know? Y'all treat us like shit too. Okay? Go ahead.
Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
All you heathen.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Exactly. And you know all the things y'all have done to us, man. Okay? And still doing to us, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
Yeah, thy reward. You're gonna get rewarded for how you treated us. If you would have treated us nice, you would have got a good reward. But since you treated us bad, you're gonna get a bad reward. Go ahead.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink and they shall swallow down.
Right, you're going to swallow it down, man. You're going to swallow down this cup of judgment, man. Okay? All right?
And they shall be as though they had not been.
They shall be, or y'all shall be as though you not been. It's going to be like you never ruled nothing. You never ruled nothing, man. Like, what do you mean they ruled? You telling your children, yeah, they used to rule us. What do you mean? These guys?
Yeah.
What do you mean they ruled us? They ain't ruled over us. I don't believe that. Yeah, they did. They ruled over us. They're going to be in such a low estate. Okay? You got that double?
Yep. In Revelations 18. Revelation 18 and verse 6, or I can start at 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Shemashah hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Right. Even as she rewarded us. All the things that she gave us, you know, and we were a civil people. You know, we never did nothing to them. Okay? But they gave us hell, man. Put hell on us. Okay? They made inventions and shit. You know? Created new devices to torture us with. You know? Going in the damn metal shop and creating this. I'm going to put this on his nuts and shit. He's turning and all of that. I'm going to squeeze his forehead with this thing right here. You know? I'm going to lock his calves up with this. Going creating things to torture us with, man. Go ahead.
It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double.
Double. Double. Okay? So y'all send, remember they send postcards of us hanging, you know, getting eaten by alligators, feeding our children to alligators, you know. They even got the alligator Alcatraz out there right now. What do you think that's for? Okay? They bringing it back. Okay? They bringing all that back. But you're going to get it double, man. We're going to have something more ferocious than an alligator. Okay?
It's going to be us.
Yeah. Okay?
The Lord angry in us.
Yep. Okay? And you're going to get it double, man. Double time. Double time. Go ahead.
How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her.
Exactly. So that high level that you're on, that high that you feel, that you can't come down, you know, you're basking in the glory of your reigning on the earth. That's how much torment you're going to get. Just flip that over. Okay? Things are going to be turned right side up instead of upside down. Okay? It's about to be turned right side up, and you're going right on the bottom, and you're going to pay dearly. Dearly. Okay? Remember we was out in the fields? I keep thinking that's one thing on my mind with being out there in that damn cotton field. Because I done been out there. Okay? I done been out there chopping cotton. And know what that sun feel like from Can't See. I didn't work to Can't See, but I started at Can't See in the morning. Okay? And out there chopping, and you walking through the cotton, and the dew that got on the cotton is wet, right? You walking through, you getting wet. And then when it starts to get warm, now all that dirt that's on the cotton and the water, it's all on you. Now the sun is beaming down on you. Now you dried up, and now every time you move, nothing but dust coming up in on you. You know what I'm saying? Terrible sun beaming down on you. You know? And you know their skin can't take the sun like our skin. Okay? They're gonna have them big old water blisters on them all over. Take a whip and just crack that mug, man. Okay? So y'all about to get it, man. You're about to get it. You're gonna be in the field all day. Okay? You're gonna go and sleep in the damn pit. Isn't that what the scripture say? They're going to dwell in the pits. All right? So double unto her. That was it on that?
A little bit more.
Okay.
It says, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and no man, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Right. So she says she ain't no widow. Her husband ain't dead. Okay? Her man's still there. No. Your man gonna be gone. Your man gone. Satan is gone. That's your man. Satan. Okay? Satan is going to turn his back on you. Satan does the will of the Lord. The Lord gonna say, okay, Satan, that's enough of lifting them up. Now put them down. Okay? So you're going to be a widow. All right? Go ahead.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Death and mourning and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Yep.
For strong is the Lord Yahweh Shemel who judgeth her.
Yep. The Lord is strong who judge you, man. You going to get judged. Okay? It seems like this is a dream. This is something, a fantasy that's not going to happen. Okay? Just like it seemed like it's a dream, like before we went into slavery, that they was going to put us in slavery for all those years and do us like they did, with us being so much more powerful than them, you know? But it happened. This is going to happen. Okay? These are the words of the Lord, man. His word don't go out void. Okay? They're going to come to pass, man. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Okay? Go ahead.
And just if I could add, because in the book of Lamentations it talks about nobody could believe that they could go up against Jerusalem and besiege it, but then it said the reason why they was besieged because of their sins. Now that's why they was able to be conquered. So it's the same thing for Esau. For all your iniquities, he gave you the biggest and baddest. But for all your iniquities that you have done, it's weakened you.
Yeah.
So now Yahweh Shemel Shai got his eye against you. So guess what? He got these other nations, in a rowdy spirit against you.
Yep. And iniquity is sin upon sin. Okay. And even though the Lord didn't give you the book, He didn't give you the laws, what did you do? You took up this book on yourself. You took the laws upon yourself.
Yep.
Okay? And they make the Bible the law of the land? Yeah. So now you're held accountable for them. And it ain't nothing but iniquity with you. Nothing but iniquity, man. Okay? Exactly. That's it?
I got something else.
Go ahead.
This Psalm 75 and verse 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yahweh Shem Shai is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Mm-hmm.
For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Right. So start that over again one more time.
Psalm 75, just that scripture.
Yeah.
Psalm 75 and verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture.
Okay, and that mixture in that cup is the cup of slavery, man. That y'all about to... We drank that. Didn't we drink that cup?
Yep.
We drank that, boy. All the way down. Okay?
Yep.
We didn't even spill a drop. Not a drop went out. Drunk every bit of it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Still drinking it.
Yeah, yep. We're at the end of it.
Yep. We're at the dregs of it now.
Yeah.
Okay? Go ahead.
It says, it is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out. And
Exactly. The dregs, that very bottom, that bitter, rough, rough part. You know? Y'all gonna drink it, man. The bitterness of slavery. Okay? Because you think since the Lord hasn't did anything to you that he's not going to do anything to you. That he's going to continue to do that to us. Okay? He did that to us, not to destroy us, okay? But to reprimand us, man. Okay? We're not destroyed. Okay? We're destroyed as far as being the head nation right now, but being his people, we're not destroyed. We're still his people. We're still his children. We just got a whooping. Okay? We just got a whooping. And that whooping is over. Basically. That's why we're preaching this word now. That's why we got this word now. Okay? Because it's the end, man. Go ahead.
That was it on that one.
Okay.
For the one with it talks about basically Esau believing. It's in Psalms talking about Esau believing that Yahweh Shem Shai was for them. You know,
Believing that Yahweh Shem Shai is for them,
because you know they could just keep on prospering.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
Not popping up.
Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, since the Lord since he let them do what he did to us, they thought that he was with them. Okay? But he's not. You only did that to us because that's what he sanctioned. You know? You were his sword unto the nation of Israel. Okay? Why you think you don't do this the way you treat us? How come you think you don't treat the other nations the way that you treat us, man? Okay? They would never shoot a Chinese man down in the street and leave his body in the street for 8 hours. Okay, not covered up or nothing. And they just standing around drinking coffee, laughing. You know. They would not do that to any other nation, man. But that's because the Lord sanctioned that. The Lord gave you power to do that. Okay? You were given that power for a while. But after that, the Lord don't need you no more to do that. Okay? That's why eventually you're going to get put out of the earth. After you build up the kingdom of heaven, you're going to get put out of the earth because the Lord ain't going to need your butt no more. You ain't going to never have to come up against the children of Israel anymore, man. Okay? At all. Never. No one will come against us, man. Okay? We're going to be made perfect. Okay? Go ahead.
Ezekiel 35 and verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword,
Yep.
in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim El Shah, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right. Because you've hated us since Isaac. Okay? When Isaac passed away, before he passed away, you were like, yo, my father's he's on his deathbed, but when he passed away, I'm going to get your ass, Jacob. I'm getting you. And he's been holding it ever since. Okay? That hatred. A pure hatred, man. And he won't never let up. He's not going to ever let up, man. The Lord going to have to come and stop him. That's the only way he's going to stop. If the Lord stops him. Because the Lord gave him that power, man, in order to do it. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? And that's what he's doing. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. It says, the Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right. Read the first part again.
Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
And we're oppressed together right now. Okay? Over here in this land called America, man. We're oppressed together. The northern and the southern kingdom, man. Over here getting oppressed. You know? They coming hard on the northern kingdom right now. But that's just a preamble to them coming hard on Judah. You know, when they come for Judah, you know they're gonna be well prepared, you know. They're gonna be well prepared. Okay? Because they understand that Judah has that power. You know? That's why when they come for one so-called black man, they send 24 motherfucking police and shit. And they all be on them, you know? Because they know the power rests with us, man. But in that day, you're not going to be able to do anything because, get that Ezekiel 35 again. The Lord going to lay his hands on Edom. Is that 35 or 25? 25:17, I believe. I think that's 25. 25 and 12.
Yeah, 12.
Right? Yeah.
Ezekiel 25 and verse 12. Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim El Shah, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance,
right,
and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashim El Shah, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And
the Lord said he's going to put his, did he say he's going to stretch his hand out?
Yup, my hand.
Go ahead.
It says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
By the hand of his people Israel. Okay? Y'all gonna get it. Lord's gonna allow us to lay hands on you. Okay? Like you laid hands on us. Okay? Just like, I don't know if you seen that truck driver that was going to put some mush out there, and they told him to get out of here because he came too early or something, and then they took a bulldozer and flipped his truck over. Okay, yeah, man. Okay, him in the truck. It's like they tried to kill me. You know? And what did they do? Did they get charged for that? Nope. Okay? So vengeance is coming. Get that, read that again.
Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Yep.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger.
And according to the Lord's anger. We're not angry enough because we don't have the memory of all the things that Edom has done to all of us in all of our lifetimes, you know? Yeah, but the Lord does. Okay?
It says, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Exactly. You gonna know the vengeance of the Lord. Okay, you're going to know it's coming from him. Because the Lord is going to put spiritual power on his people. Okay? To be able to bring that vengeance upon you. Okay? Just like the Lord said he's not going to meet thee as a man. When the Most High put that spiritual power on to bring you down, they're not going to be men. They're going to be gods. Okay? Bringing your butt down, man. Bringing you down. Yeah.
Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman.
Right.
And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. It says, I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all the evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah. So Yahweh Shemel Shah is about to use his men. All right, the prophets that's in the know, you know, that you know is constantly dwelling upon, you know, all the things that's been going on to us as a nation. Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to use them. All right. The prophets, all right, give them spiritual powers, all right. He's gonna from the rulers, all right, all the way down to just regular old Joe Smoes, you know. We're gonna be out here, you know, destroying them, you know, getting the elites, you know, out of the bunkers, you know, them trying to hide themselves from the punishment. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to hide, you know. Yahweh Shemel Shah is gonna put his spirit on us to pinpoint exactly where you're at. You know, and then we're gonna bring you right into slavery, you know, right into it.
Yep.
You know, you ain't gonna have no type of you could, you know, get your mind right, get your mind prepared for what. Nah, you're going right into slavery, you know. And it's gonna be hardcore. You're gonna be gathering up dead bodies from all throughout the earth, you know. Because this earth is gonna have to be cleaned up after Yahweh Shai, you know, is done, you know. Yahweh Shai and the angels, you know. So yeah, it's a lot. It's beautiful for Israel, but for you heathens, it ain't beautiful.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. It's the gospel. It's the good news.
Yeah.
Okay. It's that good news, man. Okay. Y'all gonna go through it, bro. Y'all going through it. What's that last part you said? They gon' I had something in my head and it just kind of went away.
Oh, I just said it?
Yeah, you just said it.
Oh,
What was this? Went right on my head. Dang.
it's like it.
My bad. That's okay. Yeah, but they gonna definitely pay, man. By the hands of my people, Israel.
Oh, when I said they're not gonna be able to prepare to get their mind right.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to prepare to get your mind right. Okay, you going directly into slavery. Okay. Oh, that's what it. They're going from rags to riches, just like Trading Places. Remember Trading Places, Eddie Murphy? That's that movie. These people, everybody know about Trading Places. Okay, he went from rags to riches, and the other one went from riches to rags. Okay, he went from riches to rags, and that's Dan Aykroyd went, and he traded places with Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy went from rags to riches. Okay, and that's how y'all going, man. 1 second you're gonna be rich, and then the next second you're gonna be done. It's gonna take 1 second for it to happen. Okay? You can think about anything. You would think about all the millions and the trillions you used to have. The trillions. You know, they got trillions of dollars. That's not gonna even be a memory. Because it's going to be useless to even think about something like that, because that will never, ever happen again. You will never have access to that again. Okay? You'll never have access to your own will again. Okay? You're going to do what we tell you to do. Okay? And how we tell you to do it. Okay? Just like we as slaves, we had to do exactly what they told us to do. Okay? Could we call off? I don't feel good this morning, boss. Get your ass in that goddamn field, okay? There ain't gonna be no sick days. Okay? Just like with us. Alright? You're not gonna get paid. Do we get paid? Nope. We just got enough food and water and shelter to keep us working till the next day. That was it. Okay? Got anything else? Go ahead.
Luke 16:19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple, and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And a certain rich man being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
Yep.
You know, clothed with purple. Purple representing luxury or royalty. You know, it's in fine linen. Yep, they decked out. You know, they're you know, just how us Jakes right now. You know, our not grocery stores, but our stores that's like a mall or whatever. Our clothes in there is, you know, mixed fabrics. You know, messes up our what's
pH balance.
Yep, pH balances. You know, makes you all musty and things of that nature. You know, but they got 100% cotton. You know,
exactly
the best of the best. You know,
and that robe, that purple robe, also represents everything that they have in this life. Okay, it's all royalty. Okay, you go in their garage, you go in their kitchen, go in their bedroom. They got things up in there, you know. They got things up in there. I was walking down down the beach one time, and I parked up top and had to walk down the hill, and was passing some of their houses, and they just leave the garage door open. They got stuff in the garage that we would have in our house. They got it out there like, ain't nothing, you know, and the garage door open. They ain't worried about nothing like that, you know. They got all types of amenities, you know, things to make their life luxurious, you know. Go ahead.
Best doctors, all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's just lower class Edomites.
That was lower class Edomites, exactly.
Yeah,
Those was just regular Edomites, you know, that lives on the beach, you know, and it ain't nothing for them to live on the beach, man. Okay, rent these what $7,000 a month, they mortgage. That ain't nothing. Okay, and they saying that we don't even know if they paying all of that, you know. Go ahead.
And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate.
And that represents Israel.
Full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
Yes, sores come from disease, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not at ease. This means not ease. Not at ease. We're not at ease. We're full of sores. Okay? All of us is full of sores, man. Okay? Desiring to eat from the rich man's table. And that's what he feeds us from his table. And we're only getting crumbs. Okay? You got these athletes, these entertainers and stuff. They got millions of dollars. Those are crumbs, man. Even the ones with billions of dollars, those are crumbs. Okay? Because physically, you look at $100 bill is one bill. You look at $1 million, it'll fit in a suitcase, like a case like that, you know. You look at $1 billion, you know, it's the size of a smaller building. You look at $1 trillion, it's the size of a skyscraper. Okay, all hundreds stacked up on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. $1 trillion is the size of a skyscraper. Okay? So that little million you got, it ain't nothing, man. Crumbs. But they do that and get you to go against your people, sell out for that. Okay? And that's gonna get you to fire. Go ahead.
It says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass that the beggar died.
Yep.
And was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. It says, and in his hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in his flame.
Right, that represents when y'all going into that slavery, man. Okay, you're in hell. We're in hell right now. This is hell for us, man. Okay, we're in pure hell. Okay, we can't complain about nothing. Go complain on your job and see when they give you a resignation letter. Hey, you're fired. You're out of here. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, but Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things.
Mm-hmm. They're receiving good things right now.
And likewise Lazarus evil things.
Yep, and we're receiving evil things, a bad time. Okay? We're in a bad time right now. Okay? All the prices of everything is going up. You think that is affecting them the way it's affecting us? Okay, no. Okay? They can go get a loan. We're having problems with it. We need a loan. Okay, well, how much you need? Okay, well, okay, that'll be in your account in 24 hours. No problem. Okay? We ain't getting nothing. Sorry, sir, you don't have any collateral, or your credit score is under 700, and we won't be able to do anything. Try us again next year. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, but now he is comforted and thou art tormented.
Exactly. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to get get comforted, and you're going to be tormented the way we're tormented right now.
Yeah.
Okay? And it ain't going to be no, you could beg all you want. How many times our people beg? Just to stay alive. You know, just to stay alive from them not killing, unaliving them. How many times have our people begged? You know? And how many times off of a whim have they just came like Emmett Till? Oh, he whistled at a white lady. So they gonna beat him, disfigure his face, his body, till he can't even be recognized. Okay? And they all come around, they do a hanging, and they all gather around the tree, you know, looking at it. Barbecue, you know, barbecue come from them barbecuing us and eating us, you know. Picnic, okay? These types of things. And you gonna beg for mercy and for Lazarus to do what? Dip his, go ahead.
It says, it says that Luke 16:24, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame.
Exactly. He's tormented in that brutal captivity that he's in. Like we're tormented right now in this brutal captivity that we're in, man. Okay? If something happens to one of us, we can't all go get a mob and go get that person. When have we did that? Never. I ain't never heard that happen. Okay? But they can do that. Go get you sleeping in the house with your mom. They go get you out of the house with your mom and take you and hang you up on a tree. Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah, but an Edomite, he'd go shoot up a school, and in the midst of the police officers getting that shooter, they conversating with him, getting him some food, making sure he's good. You know, but if a Jake do that, you know, hey, they gonna kill him.
They gonna smoke him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We were in fear for our life. Okay? He had a cell phone in his hand. Okay, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Pack of Skittles. Okay. That guy got off, right?
I believe so.
He got off.
Yeah.
You know? But that's how it's happening. But you didn't get away with nothing, man. Okay? You're gonna be begging. You're gonna be begging for some relief. Just a drop of water on my tongue. Just a little relief. Okay? But it ain't coming. Well, go ahead. What'd it say?
It says, that same verse, it says, in quote, Salakia, Luke 16:24, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water, and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest the good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now is he comforted, and thou art tormented. That was pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. And that's what's going to happen, man. This is the end. This is the end. And at the end, after the end of all this, that's where you're going to be tormented. You're going into slavery. You're gonna drink that cup, man. Okay?
Every day.
Without the Lord's indignation, which is poured out without mixture, man. It's like that 151 rum. You know, 151 rum is 75.5% alcohol.
Damn.
But this is gonna be 200% rum. That's 100% alcohol, with not no Coke, without no Sprite in it. Okay, just straight alcohol. Okay, you gonna take it to the head. Okay, and you gonna drink it down, and it's gonna burn everything it touches. Okay, all the way down.
Yeah, they ain't gonna sip it or nothing.
Right.
Go.
Yep. Just like they did us like on that movie Goodbye Uncle Tom, when the slaves didn't want to eat, they knocked their teeth out and then stuck a funnel down their mouth and poured the stuff down the funnel and made them drink it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's the kind of torment you're gonna get, man. All right, but it's gonna be worse than that. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be double, man. All right. So we're at the end of this thing, man. We're at the end, and everything that these scriptures said was gonna happen is going to happen. All right. Get Isaiah 55 and 11. Let's end it on that.
Okay. This is Isaiah 55.
Start at 10.
This is Isaiah 55 and verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
This is the Most High speaking. Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Exactly. So this word is going out, and it's going to prosper unto the thing where the Lord sent it to do. All the things that the Lord sent it to do, you know, Yahweh Shai, his son, coming back and taking over all these nations and putting them down in slavery and lifting up the nation of Israel, crowning the elect, putting a new covenant on the elect, okay? And destroying the 2/3 to whereas they would have to come back through the loins of the elect. All of that is coming to pass, man. And we're at that time where we're slowly seeing that it's about to happen very soon. Okay? Got anything? So we're going to end it right there. Lord willing, it was edifying. We want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all you Akim out here pushing this word. All right, so we have to speak the kingdom of heaven to existence on the daily. So Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson. Until the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.